Hi, it's Laura from the Queen Stamp Castle. I'm coming to you today to share with you a couple of hand sanitizer boxes that I recently was working on. I'd gone to Bath and Body Works and they had their Halloween hand sanitizers out, and so I had an idea about using some of the new products that are in our holiday catalog that goes live on September 1st. So this is what I came up with, and it has little windows cut out, and then on the inside is the little hand sanitizer. This one is Perfect Pumpkin, and there's a few other wonderful smells out there. And then I made one for Christmas, even though they don't have those out yet. And here's this one. This one I made so you could open the door. And those are made using the Home Sweet Home Thinlit dies and the Sweet Home stamp set. So you're going to need a piece of basic gray cardstock that measures 4.5 by 6.5. You're going to need 4 pieces of designer series paper, and this is from the Halloween Night designer series paper set. And you're going to need 4 of them. Cut it 1.25 inches by 2 3/4. For the lid, you're going to need a piece of basic black cardstock that measures 3 1/16 by 3 1/16. And because this is my second time filming this video, I have gone ahead and I've already pre-scored, but I'll go over the measurements with you. So your first score line is going to be 1.5 inches. The second one at 3 inches, the next one at 4.5, and the next one is at 6. And you're going to turn it 90 degrees and score at 1 inch. So our lid, you're going to score it at 3/4 inch on all 4 sides. So 3/4, rotate, 3/4, and rotate. And to put together our lid, I'm going to get my paper snips, and I've already cut these out. So we're going to cut on that score line up to the first score line, and on the second, and then I just like to notch out just a little wedge so it folds a little neater. These make great little gifts for Halloween or Thanksgiving, Christmas, just a little thank you gift for anyone in your life. And a fun little holder. So after we've notched that, I got to burnish our score lines. So, and we're going to take the base of our box and burnish all of our score lines. Then we're going to take our paper snips and we're going to cut out this first little rectangle. And then we're just going to angle this like that. And then I just want to take out a little sliver. And the last one. So after we've got all that done, I went ahead and I already adhered my designer series paper and added my embellishments. Now on the framelit set, there are 2 doors and 2 sets of windows. So on the door, I don't know if you can see this, but right here, it isn't as raised as it is on this side. And so when you go to put it down, you're going to put that side that isn't as raised on there, and you're going to run it through. And I put this little lip right here, right to the very edge. You'll feel it. And run it through the Big Shot. So when that happens, it leaves you with the door still attached. And then what I did is I used the stamp set, cut it out, and then I just cut it out of the paper and then glued it on. And then I used this piece to cut the frame around the door. And then these windows, this first one is the one that cuts out the window, and it leaves this behind. And then when you cut out the window itself frame, which is this one, this is what you get when you cut out that second window frame, and then you just adhere it on here. So that's my little tip for those. So I've gone ahead and I've already put my tear and tape on the side and then on the back. So these, it's gonna go like this. So these 2 are going to be our side flaps, and then the back, and then the front. So I've put it on these 3. And also, when you do your windows, I did it on the first, or you could say the second and fourth, excuse me, panels. That way when you fold your little side seam, you don't have to worry about it being partially in your window if you didn't quite center it. So now we'll go ahead and we'll adhere our box. Take that off, and then this one you can just fold flat and press it down. And then we're just going to fold in our side flaps. And what I like to do is take my bone folder and just give that a press. So then we'll do the back flap. Just fold that over. And then we'll do this front flap. And then just give it a good press. We'll set that aside. And now for our lid. I've already gone ahead and made one with the sticky strip on it. Hurry and fold, or make sure these creases are nice and pressed down. I don't remember if I did it or not. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. So we'll take the tear and tape off. We'll line those two sides up and rotate it. Line that up, press it down, go to the next one, line that up, and for our last one, and there it is. So we can now put our hand sanitizer in there, and for this one I'll use this vampire blood, and it's supposed to smell like wicked plum. So these are really fun. My mom's gonna have me make a ton of these for co-workers and people at her bank, and so I have a lot more to make. That, and they're on sale 5 for $6 right now, so now's a good time to go stock up on those. So there you have it. And if you have any questions, you can leave me a comment. I hope you give my video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I hope you subscribe. If you'd like to order any of these products, you can visit my website at www.stampinwithlaura.stampinup.net, and you can follow me on Facebook, The Queen's Card Castle. And just a reminder, today is September 30th, and on August 30th, and on September 1st, our holiday catalog goes live. So if you want to contact me regarding any of these products, please do so. And thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.